What's going on, guys? Thanks for checking out my channel. I've got a Kenmore top load direct drive washing machine here. I'll show you guys the model number. Anyways, I bought this from a customer for $30 because she said it was leaking. And so I decided to record myself going over it and thought I'd do a little voiceover and talk you guys through what I'm doing here. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove this top panel. It's got a couple clips on the side. Push a putty knife in there and you will hear the clips release. This will allow you to flip the panel back. And the next thing you'll do is unhook the lid switch, which is what I just did right there. And then there are two clips on each side. Push a flathead screwdriver in there and kind of pry it towards you and they will release. And this will allow you to pull the cabinet to the side. So just tilt it towards you and then pull out and it'll remove. Now, without the lid switch connected to the cabinet, it will not agitate or spin and we need it to. So I disconnected it from the back panel of the washing machine so I could have some more slack for it, and bring it over here and plug it back into the cabinet so we can use the washing machine like normal and it will function. So now that we have that off, I'm going to show you guys how I test these. You see the power cord right here. I'm just walking you guys through it. I plug that into an outlet or an extension cord. Be careful with extension cords. And then you got your two supply hoses where the water comes in, obviously. And I have a little Y split that connects to just a normal garden hose that I have right here. That way I can check the hot and the cold to see if they're leaking or anything. And these two knobs I just pointed at allows me to turn them on and off. And that just runs to the faucet. So when you're checking for leaks, you want to set it on the highest water level possible, which I think this is like super load or something. And then I tested it on just a normal cycle. I tried to do the short cycle because I thought about letting it run through the whole thing. And that's just me starting it. Because basically, when you're looking for a leak, you just want to remove the cabinet so you can see every aspect of the washing machine, put it through a normal cycle with water all the way to the top and see if there's any water leaking and where it's coming from. As you can see here, the cabinet normally holds that back panel closer to the tub, and because it wasn't there, this water spout going into the tub was literally missing and running all down the back panel, which that's my fault. I needed to move my dolly up because I've got it behind the panel to hold it straight forward or straight up and down, and it wasn't doing that, so I just moved that forward and now it's going straight into the tub. So that's my fault. That's nothing the washer's doing wrong. As you can see here, guys, I'm just waiting for it to fill up. And while it's filling, I just crawled around on the ground a little bit, you know, and look for any drips, any running water, any puddles. This white thing right here is the drain pump. A lot of times that'll leak, it'll crack. So look around that as well. Now the washing machine is in the wash phase of the cycle. And that's when it agitates back and forth, for anybody who doesn't know. And again, while it's agitating, I'm still seeing no water. So now that I've checked it while it's filling and I have checked it while it's agitating, I'm going to try to get it into the spin cycle, which I was unsuccessful in doing just now. I didn't move it far enough. So anyways, this is me actually getting it into the spin cycle. And the spin cycle is also where it drains, because it could be your drain hose as well. And if it's not your drain hose, but it is coming from back there, you could have a clogged drain in your house. You would want to check as well. But that's obviously not the problem with my trash can. But again, looking underneath it, seeing absolutely nothing, dry as the darn Sahara Desert under here, guys. And for once, that's actually a good thing. And here the washing machine is going nuts. Still no water though, so pretty surprised at this point. And there's a rogue finger coming across the camera. Nothing dry as a bone. So I'm thinking for this customer, it must have been these supply hoses that she had at her house that they were wow, that they were not connected very tightly to the washing machine, and that was what was probably leaking. But I'm going to put that cabinet back on, as you see, with my pointer finger. And just run it like this, because who knows, maybe the back panel doesn't attach that well, and that water spout that comes into the tub is loose, or who knows what. I'm going to put it back how they normally had it. Again, put those two clips back in. I pointed at that lid switch. You want to make sure that's plugged in or it won't function. And just for kicks and giggles, I'm just running it normal with the cabinet on. That shouldn't change anything, but just trying to do my due diligence. And again, you see nothing on the ground while it's filling. And can't hear anything, but it starts agitating at some point. So again, just checking it during the fill cycle, and I'm checking it during the agitate portion of the cycle. And then I started the spin. As you can see, it's draining and it's spinning at this point in time, and still no water. So I may just got me a perfectly good perfectly good washing machine for $30 is what it's looking like. So can't complain about that. But if you are looking for leaks, you want to look at these supply hoses and that inlet valve where those are connected to. The inlet valve on the inside could be leaking. So you want to check that when the cabinet's off. I should have pointed at that. And then here is the inlet water spout that goes into the tub. Just make sure that's going directly into the tub, not leaking at all. And then, like I said earlier, the drain pump, the white thing underneath here when I had the cabinet removed, again, that can crack and leak as well. So look for that. And then I guess rarely, I don't even know if this could actually happen or not, but this is the pressure switch right here. And this tube that you can kind of see right here, it pushes air when it fills with water to that pressure switch and lets it know how much water's in it. So maybe that's off, and so the tub could be leaking from that. But again, guys, check your drain hose, or it may be the drain in your home. But yeah. All right, guys, I hope that helped you guys out in solving your leaking top load washer. Hi, Gam. So I got that for $30, and I can list it for probably $160 and offer $40 for delivery, and end up selling it for $200 total, which would be $170 profit. But what I might do is look for a dryer that looks nice with that washing machine for, like, let's say $60. Sometimes I can find them for $60. So I'd be all in at $90, and then I would be able to sell that set for, let's say, $350. So that would be a profit of $260. So $260 profit, or like I was just saying, let me do the math again, $170. So $260 profit, $170 profit. Regardless, both of those are really great. Again, if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel, and thanks for checking out the Southern Skunk. Let the skunk spray.